Just like there's gonna be a moment of silence for Johnny and his passing, and I mean
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if you can talk about that or just
yeah. I'm
what you
happy.
can
I'm
say,
not
but
happy.
yeah.
So, yeah. So we lost to Coach Dan Durazio a couple weeks ago as well. So we'd like to at least acknowledge Dan. And Johnny's situation is very tough. It's harder when it's younger guys and sudden, but big part of our community. I did have a chance to get to know him, and I feel like that was a privilege of mine. So, um, yeah, it's tough to put it in words, and I'm sure the family is just gutted. Um, what we can do for him is just remember his legacy and honor him.
Dave, how do you feel about your team and the preparation after such a long break? How do you feel where they're at heading into this huge game?
Yeah, I'm a little uneasy. It does feel like it's been too long, and not sure exactly how I guess our level of execution and the details and the things in football that if you see on a weekly basis, you feel like, okay, we're going to do well at this. We're improving here. It just feels like our last game was so long ago. I'm anxious to play, and I think the guys have good energy and are looking forward to battling. I'm just, I guess, a little uneasy. Are we going to go back to maybe making some mistakes that we made in early in the season when you were maybe executing at the highest level? So I guess it's just what the schedule is. I mean, I'm glad we're fresh. A couple changes at the offensive line that were unforeseen early in the week. I thought we'd have the full group, but it didn't happen. I know Edmonton's playing well. I know like their defense just improves every week. Offensively, they're still at the quarterback position. Whoever plays seems to give them chances. Very talented. Running backs are excellent. O-line's playing well. So I know it's going to be a battle, put it that way. And I guess the long-winded answer is a little uneasy with this break. And I'm hoping that our guys respond and are tight on their details.
Because
Oh,
of the break, did you change anything coming back this week for practice? Faster, more physical, anything different?
I added a couple. I added what do we call it, day A. It's just an extra day, and then I sent the guys bowling just to kind of give them some time to get back together. Not more physical, but I thought the tempo was faster. I mean, I did feel like our legs were. A lot of guys, I think, felt good, and I did think we looked fast. Like I said, we weren't overly though tight on a lot of the details. So I want speed, I want physicality, but we got to do it right.
Why bowling of all activities?
Oh, I mean, we just Reggie and Jake have a spot, and we try to get the guys together a couple times a year. And sometimes we did rafting, and then the weather was crap. And we've done, paintball, go karts, axe throwing. The guys enjoy getting together. No, they do. It's excellent. I tried to push Top Golf so I could go with them or Launchpad, but we didn't get that done. But no, it's just to me, it was. I think the guys enjoyed it.
How often do you relay stories to the guys about Labor Day classics of the past, and maybe say, hey, you guys got it easy with the 5 days rather than the 4 days?
I don't think players ever want to say they got it easy. It was different, but it wasn't. It was tough, but it was okay. I not more than me. I know we're gonna have a good crowd. I'm reading, that the sections are sold out, and I'm excited about that. I felt like Labor Day when back in the '90s. I mean, you knew it was going to be a sellout. You knew the Jets were coming. You knew you were going to have a battle. Like I say, we throw in a little Labor Day black, which I love. I do. Ottawa stole that from us, so I thought honestly, just a great weekend of football. I love this time of year. To me, this is the best time of year besides potentially Grey Cup week. I just love Labor Day football. We know it's going to be tough, but it's a great opportunity to beat our rivals and move forward.
Do you think
Always
a
an
guy
important
like
game. Sorry, always an important game, but this year you check the standings and it seems to be, for both games, means so much more.
Yeah, well, it's back to back against a team we haven't played yet either. So I lean towards protect your own house. Now last year was crazy. Yeah, we probably stole one here. They stole one up there, 1-1. Neither team probably feels good about it. But you got to start and try to get that first win at home.
Do you think a guy like Jalen Philpott, a Canadian guy who missed last year's game, has a bit of excitement going into this one?
Well, you hope so. I think all of our guys should have excitement, though. We're when we had our last loss before the bye, we weren't sure kind of where the standings would be. We kind of felt we missed an opportunity, but we looked at it right at the start of the week that we're right in the mix still. We're right there. I think anybody in the West can certainly come out and win it. Edmonton's right there too. So urgency, yes. Excitement. I mean, he's ready to play. He's had he just wants opportunities, and he wants to get the ball thrown to him. But he's such a good team guy. He just does what we ask, and I hope he has a big game.
Do you have a favorite Labor Day story?
That's funny. I always remember the losses more than the wins. It's like Grey Cups. We had this hot game. Went into overtime. Went into overtime, and we got down on 3rd and 1 over there, and we had Mike McCoy, who's an NFL coach and all that. We put him in for the sneak. He got in. Somehow they claimed we were down by 3 in overtime. They claimed they called a timeout right before we run it again and lose. That one stands out for me, and just the effort. I think it was like 36. We had the old turf. It was just so hot, and then we went back up the next week though and whooped them. So it's just one of those things. I feel like it's a 2-game series. Try to win that first one, but they're always close and they have their own identity, and excited to start this one.